Hey guys, I'm Jax.
And I'm Victoria.
And you're listening to
Like Totally Random. A brand new podcast about music, Netflix, movies, and everything in between.
So I'm just looking at some of these images from Hellboy 2019.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks interesting. It looks really interesting. I actually didn't mind the first versions.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I haven't seen it yet. I've been dying to.
Yeah, same. Is it not out yet? Or
no, it's been out.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was in theaters, I think around the same time as Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Got a 17 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, that's rough.
Ooh, okay. I'm still going to watch it.
So I think I'm going to put that on my list of
to
do that I probably will never get around to or pay for.
Oh, I'm not going to pay for it.
No, hell no.
No fucking way.
Apparently, Mia Jovovich is in it?
Jovovich.
That would be crazy. She's Selma Blair's character, I bet you. Or
a
love interest.
She's gotta be.
Yeah.
She's gotta be the love interest, yeah. She's too pretty not to be.
Yeah. She can't. That's so sad. One of my favorite series or,
franchises?
Yeah. One of my favorite franchises is with her in the Resident Evil franchise. Have you seen those?
Yes.
Oh my god. I mean, they definitely got camp as fuck.
But they were good.
But
I
you
loved
knew
them.
what you were getting into.
In terms of a video game movie, I think those were pretty great.
Yeah, and she's amazing. Like,
absolutely.
That woman can do no wrong, really.
But really, my favorite is Fifth Element.
Yeah, me too.
She's so good in that.
Multipass. Multipass?
What's his name? Oh, God, what's his name?
What's
his name? From Rush Hour.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker,
yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I keep wanting to say Chris Rock. God damn
Hells
it.
no.
Absolutely
He
not.
ain't no Chris Rock.
No. I fucking love Chris Tucker in that movie. That is the greatest film of all time.
His little poof on his head.
Fuck yeah, his weird, loofah. So good.
It is a loofah.
Yes.
Terrible. If you guys haven't seen Fifth Element, you're crazy missing out. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've been doing with your life. But if you like fantasy, it is a little bit older, so I think maybe a generational...
Kind of. I mean, I think it's intentionally campy.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is universal.
Yeah. I mean, when it was made, it's older.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it before, go see it.
Get your life together.
It is an iconic...
film.
Campy
Absolutely.
film.
It's so good. Bruce Willis being funny. What is there that's better than that?
And actually, Bruce Willis is attractive in this.
Yeah, it's weird. He's really good looking in that.
Yeah, he really is.
But I don't think he's good looking in any other...
at all. Nothing.
No. Maybe, the first Die Hard.
He's not, ugly.
No.
But he's just... It's something about this particular movie. I think because, he is kind of funny, but
and
also...
he's a little roguish.
Yeah. Masculine.
Yeah.
He's kind of sweaty the whole time. I don't know. I don't know what that means for me.
It's true. Yeah, I see it. I think same thing with the first Die Hard.
I've actually never seen any of the... I know.
It's the best Christmas movie of all time.
Hans Gruber, I know.
Hello.
I just don't like Bruce, though.
I love Bruce Willis.
I can't do it.
Not in, an attractive way, but, as an actor, I think he's...
But I think he's a good actor. Yeah. He just doesn't do it for me. There's not something that I go, I'm going to go watch this Bruce Willis movie, because I kind of don't ever feel that way.
Huh. See, me, if I was picking movies and I was like, oh, this is a Bruce Willis movie, it's going to be good, let's just watch it.
But, I don't know. I like more of the sad men actors. The really gloomy, kind of, depressing kind of characters.
Example.
Clive Owen.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Clive Owen did Of Mice and Men. Do you remember that
fuck
one?
off. I'm not going to watch Of Mice and Men.
Damn it, do it!
I've read the book. That's more than enough. Tell me about the rabbits.
Oh my god, it's so intense.
It sounds familiar. Is he...
Did you ever see that one with Natalie Portman?
I have a serious problem with names. If somebody says a name, I have name amnesia is what I think. Somebody will say a name and I'll immediately not hear it.
Closer. Do you remember that one? Here,
No.
I'll show you the...
Just show me his picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Clive Owen, I wouldn't say he's a somber actor.
He is kind of somber. In almost everything he does, he's very
serious.
Very serious. I guess that's a better word to describe him. But, a lot of his characters have really sad arcs. So, he's meant to be coming out of this depression, or he's in a depression. He's very serious, but also kind of like intense.
Interesting. That's not one of my top, like, not even on my radar. He's great, and I think he acts incredibly well, but he's not like somebody I'm like, I love that actor.
Oh, he's like top 5 for me.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, top 5 like male actors for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think I like my men like I like my music. Dark.
Weird.
That doesn't accurately describe it either.
See, I can't say that because I listen to literally everything except for country.
I know. No, so do I.
Like, literally everything.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
Like, the most emo shit, the most poppy shit, except for, like, Taylor Swift.
It just depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, same. Interesting. So that's top 5. Who
Yeah.
else?
Oh, God. Ooh.
I need, like, another example of, like, a moody...
Okay.
Jude Law?
Oh, fuck.
I
Wait.
hate Jude Law.
Okay, good. I was like, are you about to tell me that you love Jude Law right now? Because we got a problem.
I hate Jude Law. I thought I was the only one who hated Jude Law.
No, dude.
Oh, thank God.
No, I hate him so much. Not only did he cheat on Sienna Miller.
Yes. With the nanny.
With the fucking
Come
nanny.
on,
Good
cliche.
one, Jude. Good one. I almost never respond in a positive way to his acting.
Honestly, he's always the bad guy.
Did you ever see... Oh, fuck, I don't want to talk about Jude Law anymore. I fucking hate Jude Law.
No, I hate Jude Law.
I know.
Ugh. Triggered.
So I actually asked you what you thought of Captain Marvel. I hated it.
You're just wrong. I mean...
I love her, and I quite like, obviously, the idea of a female superhero who's just fucking amazing. Like, she fucks shit up.
Totally kick-ass.
I honestly don't think there's anybody stronger than her in all of...
No, I think that's canon. I think she's the strongest in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to love the movie, and I thought the trailer, I actually thought I was going to totally love the movie, but it didn't end up being the same story that I thought it was going to be going into it.
I honestly couldn't even come up with what I thought it was going to be because I had no information, I feel like, going into it. I think Jude Law definitely put a damper on the movie.
Yeah.
But
why do people hire Jude Law? I just don't understand.
Can he stop? Please, somebody stop Jude Law.
Like, could nobody find another general white actor to take that place?
To be honest, he's such a schmuck that it fit for him to be the bad guy. The second he was on, I was like, I don't like him. I don't trust him. It's Jude Law.
Yeah.
And you know what? It turned out to be right. So I think, actually, he fit that role.
So they, like, typecast him as a bad guy because nobody likes him anyways.
Sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally.
Somebody out there loves Jude Law. I'm pretty sure all of my friends love Jude Law.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no.
They all think he's dreamy.
What?
And I'm just like, find any other sickly British actor.
Seriously. Seriously. Tom Hiddleston. Boom. There you go. Move on.
Ugh, love him.
Yeah,
my
man.
life.
Me too. Give me some cheekbones.
Oh my God.
Give me some cheekbones.
I think the main difference between Jax and I, like, just gonna throw it out there so it makes sense for the rest of it, is that I love cheese. I love camp if it's done well. Jax absolutely hates camp.
It's true.
Anything cheesy, she's just out.
It's true. No, it's honestly true. I can't do it, and I think it's because I like a more melancholy vibe, like
a more realistic.
Totally. If I can see jokes coming, not for me.
I see. I love me the cheese, and I think that's kind of what Captain Marvel was. It's because it was, set in the 90s LA, and so I think that's why they kind of like tried to cheese it up a little bit,
right? Be
a little more of the era, if you will.
I actually get that now that you kind of explain it that way. I can totally see that that's what they were trying to do, but I did not think that that's I did not think that that's what it was going into it. I don't know what I thought, and I guess if I really like put it down to it, I feel like they should have given her a better story.
Absolutely. I mean, the story is what it is, but they went for a real Top Gun vibe, but they didn't fully execute it. No. I will definitely say, I think they should have gone a little farther with that.
Yeah. And then I think I would have been, like, fully on board.
Yeah.
I think the first half of the movie is a little bit confusing, and I know it's supposed to be.
Right.
But then you kind of spend the whole time trying to figure it, I don't know, it pieces just didn't connect for me very well, so I think that's kind of why I'm a little bit harsh on it.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't know, I loved it. I liked the female friendship. Obviously, they're gay for each other.
Yeah.
Why can't we just know that? Like, for real.
Why can't we just say it out loud?
Yeah, like, they're obviously in love with each other.
They're so cute.
I love them. Like, that is a good female friendship, relationship, what have you.
Yeah, for sure.
I honestly love that that's how Nick Fury lost his eye.
Oh my god, so I don't like things being so clean like that.
I love it. Well, it's not that it's clean.
It's hilarious.
It's ironic that, you know, this big badass
fucking
loses an eye
cat.
from a fucking cat. I'm sorry, it's a flurkin.
I actually really liked that ongoing joke. I thought that was hilarious. Like how all of the, you know, aliens were like, "Oh, why are you touching that?
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be near your face
And he's
or
like,
something."
"It's a cat."
It's a fucking cat. And you're like, "Oh, that's."
And then you're like, "Oh wait, that's not a fucking cat."
yeah. And you knew that was coming though. But
Of course.
I actually liked that little tidbit.
I love that. Okay, to me, when it comes to movies, I love movies. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm from LA, born and raised. I love movies that have LA as its own character.
Yeah.
Not just the setting or the background. And this movie specifically, I think the reason I love it so much is the nostalgic feel of 90s LA.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh man, I remember driving in the car and seeing those buildings and seeing that style and that blockbuster.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. I think it definitely, and even the way they shot it with the kind of coloring and I think that really does hit home for that sort of time. So yeah, it was its own character.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it overall. I think it fit. I know you didn't like it.
I like her. I like having, you know, a strong female superhero.
Right.
And I think her character actually works in the Endgame.
Yes, Engame was so good.
So if you guys haven't seen that, this is definitely a spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Because it is somewhat newish. I thought her character was great in that. Her hair, interesting.
Oh my god. Okay, her power suit though at the funeral.
To die.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that is a woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I know a lot of people were pissed off that she waited till literally the last second to show up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of an overall...
I mean, if she showed up early, it would have been over.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have a movie in that case.
Yeah.
But how she just destroyed everything is hilarious.
Absolutely.
And I'm totally gay for one of the last ending scenes where all the women get together. And,
Yes.
and I'm just like, oh my god.
Honestly, that was the best. When
It
they
was.
all just, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I love Valkyrie so much, and I'm really glad that she got more screen time.
Me too. And I think I love, also totally kind of shifting gears here, I love the fact that Thor was fat in this.
Oh my god, I love Fat Thor so much. Oh my god. And that New Zealand guy, I can't remember his name. He's like the rock dude or whatever, the alien guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
Hey, this guy called me a dickhead. And
Well,
then he
that's
gets
not a bad Kiwi accent. It's really hard to do.
Oh my god. I'm honored.
For those of you who don't know, I lived in New Zealand as well.
So this is high praise.
No, that was really good. Yeah,
Thank
I love
you.
his character.
So good. And then when he gets on the fucking thing and he just like starts tearing into this probably 11-year-old kid
yes.
on Xbox or whatever they're playing.
I love it.
So good.
Hey, he's messing with me again.
So good.
So good. I liked how I don't know what I was expecting from Endgame, but it lived up to quite a lot of my expectations.
Absolutely. I went into it expecting to be devastated and I left being devastated. So I think it worked.
Yeah, totally.
But
In a good way.
Tony Stark.
Too soon.
Right in the heart.
Damn.
Ugh, but just, okay, the thing that really ruins me, it's not so much that he died, that's obviously upsetting and sad, but it's Tom Holland ruining my life in Infinity War.
Yeah.
When he's like, I'm
not ready to go.
Mr. Stark.
Oh my god.
Ugh, I literally have never cried so hard.
I know.
And then in this one, he's like, it's okay, we're okay. Ugh.
Oh my god. For a guy who, you know, he's fairly like new to the scene, and it's kind of nice to have like some fresh blood. Like he got me a few times emotionally.
He's a great actor, and his American accent is impeccable.
Yeah, I have like okay, because I have like various accents within my own accent. Like anytime I pick up on a slip of an accent that throws me out of their character altogether.
I'm like that too.
Like you have to own that fucking shit.
100%.
Like if you let it slip, retake it. Like if I was a director, I'd be like, nope, doing this again.
100%.
Like you can't slip in and out of. I don't know. It's like a pet peeve of mine.
No, I fully agree. There was somebody who did it. I think it's Benedict Cumberbatch in Doctor Strange. His accent is so shitty in that movie.
It's pretty terrible.
It's so bad. I
well,
didn't
that
love that
movie's
movie
kind of
either.
shitty in the first place.
Thank you.
But I love Benedict. Like I loved Benedict from way back in the day.
I like Sherlock Benedict Cumberbatch,
Same.
but that's about it.
Yeah, some of his film choices have been
He looks like a lizard.
I like weird. I
You're
like
right.
ugly, actually.
No, you're-
I like ugly.
Okay, full circle. It makes
Yeah.
sense. I don't think he's attractive, honestly. Aside from as Sherlock, because he's got that ethereal, kind of
he does.
low-key vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like Tom Hiddleston, which is why I like it. But otherwise, I'm just not about it.
Yeah, he's not a traditionally gorgeous actor, but there is something about, I don't know, his weirdness. Some people like ugly.
I mean, it's
God loves ugly.
somebody for everybody.
It's true.
Okay, speaking of Tom Holland, have you seen these weird Jake Gyllenhaal interviews?
No, but somebody brought him up the other day. What is that about?
Okay, so they're promoting Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
And Jake Gyllenhaal has just had the weirdest press junket so far.
Like drunk or?
No, just like, I think it's just genuinely Jake Gyllenhaal, which I really like because he's fucking weird. So there's this one where he goes on a whole rant about, so there's this long running joke about Benedict Cumberbatch's name and how everybody just mispronounces it, nobody can remember it. And so in one of the interviews, they ask him about him and he calls him Benedict Cabbage Patch.
Damn. On purpose, or does he slip up?
No, on purpose. And then he created this entire backstory about him. How he's like the heir to the Cabbage Patch Kid fortune and like this whole crazy thing.
Love it.
Oh my god, it makes no sense. But it's so great. And everybody's like, what the fuck? He's acting erratic. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure he's just fucking around.
He's
like,
literally just acting.
I think he's just being himself, actually.
That's funny.
And then there's another one where him and Tom Holland are on this British radio show. And they start talking about Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
You remember Sean Paul.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. And apparently he's still incredibly relevant. I listened to him today, and a lot of his things are fire. And he's got, like...
Dude, are you actually telling me that Sean Paul is fire right now?
He's still around, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, he's had some great collaborations with Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull himself.
I love how Pitbull gave himself that own fucking nickname.
Oh, yeah, he's like, it's me, Mr. Worldwide, hello. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Daddy Yankee, who's actually coming back in a big way.
Oh, no.
And, like, a bunch of things. Like, he's been...
Is this our nostalgia episode?
I guess.
Is this 2000?
This is like... Yes. Let's bring back the early 2000s. Only not, because that was the worst.
God,
that was... I'd
terrible.
rather have the
fashion
80s or the
alone.
90s.
Oof.
Oh.
God, yeah, don't get me started.
But yeah, so he was obsessed with him, and he starts like singing
What?
his songs and stuff.
Are you
Yes.
kidding? Like actually singing or just kind of like...
Oh no, like the whole verse. What the fuck? He knows it all.
What?
Yeah,
He does not seem like he'd be that person. Like,
I know.
At all.
That's why I was really shocked. I was like, okay, I
I
love him more.
Yeah, same.
Because-
Just how freaking random it is.
Yes!
It's like totally
So-
random.
So random, so great. But honestly, this is, okay, my favorite interview of Jake Gyllenhaal, and it doesn't have anything to do with Spider-Man. I can't remember what movie it was, but they asked the director, like the vibe of the film or whatever, and the director says, oh, it's really like sad, it's melancholy.
This one.
I literally made everybody watch it, and Jake Gyllenhaal loses his shit, and he's like, it's melancholy.
Why is he saying a word he doesn't know how to say, though?
I don't know. I don't even know if it's like a running joke, because somebody must have called him out on it. But who pronounces melancholy? Melancholy. Like, melancholy.
No, somebody wrote it for him. He didn't read it beforehand, and Jake Gyllenhaal was like, dub TF.
Yeah, he's apparently like never heard the word before.
He's never seen the spelling of this
No.
word in
And-
all of the films he's made.
And it's so great because he just looks so done. Like, you know, this guy has been saying it through all
The
of these
whole time.
interviews, and he just cannot stand it anymore.
Do you think any of the reporters were like, oh, you mean melancholy?
I doubt it. They
What?
probably were just like, oh,
melancholy. That's a new word. Run with it.
Because they probably thought that
Let's
they
not
just
get
didn't know
fired.
what the
Yeah.
sophisticated word was.
Sophisticated.
It's melancholy.
Molecularly. I can't even say it.
Melancholy? I
I
think
can't
is how he
even
says
get
it.
myself to say it.
It's just so wrong.
terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, but he's definitely the superhero we need.
Yes.
How do you think that's gonna go?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anything about the movie.
Yeah, me either. Really.
I'm dying to watch it. I know that there is kind of, I think it's the aftermath of Endgame.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty interested to see how it goes.
me too. I have loved Jake Gyllenhaal from Donnie Darko days. So to actually see him kind of come full circle in his characters, I'm so excited.
He's got such a great range.
He does.
You know?
He can be really serious and stoic and really emotional as well. So I'm actually a little nervous about how he's going to do this because I feel like I've never seen him in something like this before.
I mean, I've seen him do like serious. I've seen him do funny. I think he's gonna crush it.
I hope so. Also, I wonder what his bod's going to be like.
It's gonna be sick.
I mean, his bod has already been like sick.
Always.
But like, how can we level up to like superhero status bod?
Did you see Velvet Buzzsaw?
No, dude.
On Netflix?
No, but like, it's been on my list.
Okay, speaking of Jake Gyllenhaal's bod, you
Oh, no.
need to watch it. It is so good.
I just Googled Jake Gyllenhaal, and why does it give me this little thumbnail of his body and his fucking Speedo?
Is that his actual body?
I don't know,
Please
but I'm
click it.
scared.
Oh.
Okay, so for those of you who obviously can't see through your podcast headphones, Jake Gyllenhaal is ripped.
Dude, absolutely ripped.
Oh my god, look at this Donnie Darko. It's not Donnie Darko, but it looks like almost Donnie Darko to like...
Oh,
that's Southpaw. That's when he did that
Southpaw,
boxing
when he's
one.
like super ripped.
Gotcha, damn.
Yeah, fuck, I gotta watch that movie.
Seriously, same.
Boxing movies are not my jam.
Oh my
but...
god. I mean, I guess you can look like you have a fucking 18-pack when you can pay somebody.
100%. And somebody like watches you eat all the time.
Yeah. Look at him.
See, I like scruffy Jake Gyllenhaal.
Same.
Kind of lean.
Yeah.
Not so ripped.
Yeah, no, same, for sure. Do you remember when he did, like, where he's in the desert or something? It was terrible. Prince Persia.
I refused to watch
Dude,
that. To be honest.
I couldn't even get through it. It was so bad. So bad.
You know what my favorite thing right now that's kind of trending is that Jake Gyllenhaal looks like the lion from Madagascar. Have you seen that?
What?
Okay, Google it. Google it.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal, Madagascar. What? This is crazy.
But he does.
Okay, but Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal is like a sandwich I'd be totally okay to be with.
Oh, 100%.
In the middle between.
Tom Holland's a little young, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Does he not look like the lion? How high was somebody to be like, you know what? This lion looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
They had 3 gummies that night.
At least.
At least. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that movie.
I am too.
The new Spider-Man.
I feel like I've dedicated so long of my life to the MCU. I know it sounds insane, but I distinctly remember watching Captain America in theaters and all of my friends and I being super obsessed and so excited for the next movies, and every year it was something to look forward to. And I feel like after Endgame, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I feel like a chapter is genuinely closing.
Closed.
And now I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I think this does open some doors for something else. I don't know what. I don't even know how they're going to be able to fill these shoes, because this has been an interesting couple of like 10 years of our lives where these movies, and so many of them have like, you know, finally come together and unfortunately closed together. So yeah, it is a little sad, but I'm curious about what's going to happen now.
I am too. I mean, I think it makes sense. Robert Downey Jr. isn't going to be young forever.
Yeah. He was definitely looking worse for wear on this one.
Yeah. And I think that was kind of the point. As well. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for Thor in space. I'm just picturing it. But the other thing is I'm kind of over Chris Pratt.
I think everybody's over Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I don't think he did anything in the last couple of movies. I mean, shit, I feel like he barely did anything for...
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, the first Guardians was good.
I loved it.
The second Guardians was good.
I didn't even watch it because I was over
you didn't
him.
want it. Yeah. I don't think he quite has the chops kind of like other people.
I agree. I think I kind of get the impression that he's kind of gotten full of himself a little bit. I loved him in the first Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah, same.
Did not care for the second one.
The second one was
I'm
pretty
over
shit,
him.
that's why.
You know?
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised, and it totally changed my tune on Captain America. I was not convinced at all that he was up to standard as far as like the superheroes go. So I haven't seen anything besides the first Captain America.
Shut up.
Okay, Brittany. Yeah, so I wasn't 100% convinced that he was up to the par of the other superheroes, but I'm fully convinced now. But can you like explain something to me? So at the end of Endgame, Thor throws him his hammer.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I thought so."
Okay,
What the hell does that mean?
did you watch Age of Ultron?
I actually didn't.
Okay, that's why. So there's one scene where everybody's trying to pick up Thor's hammer and it's like a party and it's kind of a joke. And then Captain America goes to grab it and it shudders a little bit.
Huh.
And then Thor immediately shuts it down.
Because he doesn't want people to see him.
Because he doesn't want anybody else to be able to pick
have
up the
his
hammer.
hammer.
Yeah. So obviously Captain America is worthy. He's the most worthy out of all of them. And I feel like Chris Evans is Captain America.
Yeah, I mean, in Endgame, I'm like 100% turnaround, convinced.
I've been on board since
Day
Captain
one.
America, the first Avenger.
I don't know. See, like Chris Evans, I don't have a thing for, and so I think I kind of like put him to the side a little bit. I mean, I do now. That butt is
America's
butt.
ass. That is America's ass. So good.
Love it. Yeah. So I don't know why I thought that. I don't think I was ever like 100% on board. So it's nice to kind of get that answer because I was like, I don't get it. What's happening?
Yeah. That's the whole thing, is that basically he's worthy.
Right.
I think Captain America is my favorite Avenger. It waffles between Thor and Captain America for my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's because for some reason I love like a era movie, if you will. So this one being set in the 40s, at least the first Captain America, I loved that so much.
Right.
So I think that kind of like solidified it for me. And to me, I feel like the new MCU arc really starts with Captain America, the first Avenger. I know everybody says the first Iron Man, whatever.
You're right. No, you're right.
I think that kind of sets the scene, but it's not the Avengers until Captain America.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just kind of Robert Downey Jr. doing whatever he wants.
Doing his own thing.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have a favorite Avenger.
If you had to pick...
Captain Marvel, in my opinion.
Okay. That's respectable.
And like not just, and it's unfortunate that obviously no other movies are going to be made with her, I guess. I don't know if obvious is the right, I guess obvious isn't the right word, but I guess there's not that much to back up another movie with Captain Marvel.
I don't know if she'd have another solo movie. I don't know, honestly.
So I'd say Captain Marvel, Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. Yeah,
Black Panther I think is third, and only third because Captain America and Thor go back and forth.
Interchange.
Okay, I've had this debate. This is like totally random, but I've had this debate with my friends and like everybody. If somebody had never seen anything from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you had to convince them with one movie, which movie would it be?
I think it would have to be, so I think it depends on what we're talking about here. Like, what type of movie we're talking about. Because I think Ragnarok is hilarious, and I think just hits home Thor.
Yeah.
Funny, strong, great fight scenes, and Black Panther. Black Panther, the first time I watched it, gave me chills.
I cried in the opening sequence. Like, it was so good. Just from the get-go, I was just, like, sobbing.
Yeah.
I would probably pick Black Panther. I feel like it's the most solid standalone movie, but also still kind of gives you an idea of what the MCU is.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just so good.
So good. So good.
So good.
There's not one thing I hated about that movie.
No. Even the bad guy, like, you understood. Like, yeah, he was a dick, but, like, you get where he's coming from.
Also, you know that is from Lord of the Rings, right?
What?
Bad guy.
What do you mean?
That is Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Who are you talking about?
The bad guy. The bad South African.
Shut up. Okay, that's not the bad guy I was thinking of, but is it really?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How crazy is that?
I'm shook.
I know.
I got educated.
Yep. Not Michael B. Jordan.
I was talking Michael B. Jordan, aka love of my life.
Yeah, same. Michael B. Jordan all day, please. So, because I'm not like a super MCU fan, well, I am, but like, I don't.
Not a diehard.
Yeah, I don't know like what's coming. Is there stuff that's meant to be in the works to continue these arcs, or
the only thing I know of is the next Guardians, which has Thor. Well, because Thor goes off with them.
Right.
That's really the only thing I know of. I haven't really been paying that much attention. After Spider-Man, I honestly don't know what happens. So we'll see. Have you seen Ant-Man?
Yeah. I haven't seen Wasp, though. Ant and Wasp. I've just seen Ant-Man.
I did, but I was so tired I don't remember anything about it. Honestly, I need to go back and watch it. I fucking love Ant-Man.
Me too.
He's not my favorite Avenger, obviously, like, as an Avenger. But Paul Rudd is... I say it a lot, but he's the true love of my life. Like, genuinely.
I say it all the time.
but I mean it the most this time. He's just so good.
I think he just brings a comedic value to these movies, whereas before, or like some of the other characters are all about being a superhero.
Right.
And he really just kind of, I don't even think he kind of views himself that way. I think he kind of just knows he needs to help people.
Right.
Or can help people. And I don't even think being a superhero, he doesn't take it seriously.
No, not at all, which is, I think, great. I think it really adds something to it.
Yeah, totally.
Ant-Man's the best. And his friend, what is his name? Michael Pena's character.
Oh my god.
So good.
Love him.
Apparently he's gonna play the dad in the Dora the Explorer movie. And my friend and I came up with this wild crossover.
Oh no.
Where he's still the character from Ant-Man, but Dora the Explorer is his daughter. Like, he just randomly has a daughter now. And I can't fucking remember it, but it was so good. Oh, basically the sister from Black Panther makes her backpack and her map, and it's all really like vibranium tech shit.
Dude.
And so then Dora the Explorer is a new Avenger.
Were you high when you thought about this?
No, I wish I had an excuse.
Is fire.
I really wish I had an excuse, but
that's a movie I think I would see.
Dude, right?
I don't know why they're doing Dora the Explorer.
Do we need a live action Dora?
We absolutely do not need a live action Dora the Explorer. Like, that's the barrel. That's how far we're reaching into the barrel now.
100%.
Shoot. What's happening? That's like saying...
Is it 15 minutes?
I don't remember. It was too long either way. That's like getting Paw Patrol and making a movie out of that.
Stop.
A live action fucking movie, Paw Patrol.
Like, for why? Like,
For
why?
no. For no.
Oh my god.
Thanks for listening. If you like what you heard, please go and visit our Instagram at LikeTotallyRandom or our Twitter page at LikeTotesRandom. Thanks for listening, and we appreciate you. Go hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
I always want to say .com.
.net.
.org. .gov.
.gov. We're part of your friendly neighborhood government.